We're starting with a not really relevant thing. I forgot to change the thing. Oh, no, there it is. Hey, there we go.
The thing?
Against Atheism says there's nothing wrong with raping a child. Think about that.
It's because it's outside the purview of what atheism cares to answer. Atheism is an answer to a single question.
It's not that atheism says there's nothing wrong with raping a child.
It's a category error.
Yeah.
Like, you did a category error. Congratulations.
It'd be like my water bottle says that your favorite color has to be pink.
Yeah, your water bottle doesn't have anything to say on the matter. Truthfully speaking. You can't believe Mr. Atheism would do such a thing.
Yeah, how can you be against atheism without understanding what atheism is?
I think it's... So, to Steelman, not that there's anything worth Steelmanning there, but to Steelman, I think what tends to happen...
This is a watered-down Frank Turek.
Yeah. So, to Steelman, I think where it comes from, usually, is people looking at atheism as if it were a replacement for Christianity. And for some people, it kind of is. There are people who become as vehement about their atheism as any religious person could be. And they are fucking insufferable. As an atheist, when I see those people, it agitates me because I'm like, man, did I used to sound like that? But
the agnostics bother me more.
No, the one does.
Uwu?
Yeah, he's literally the only agnostic that has ever made his whole life about his agnosticism like that.
So
Zuras says, mechanic with nasty ears, get your ears cleaned out at home or by a dock and invest in a shower head with a jet function, hose out ears every shower. What do you think I've been doing for the last 2 weeks? I have that. I told y'all I've tried everything. But thank you for the $5. And I appreciate the good intentions.
That is a thing to note. Like, remember, anytime Rhino or I get frustrated about anything, we're not trying to be directly angry or mad at y'all at all. But oftentimes, y'all are person number 59 who has said the thing or who has suggested a thing. And I think most people, because I saw this with a clip I was talking about yesterday, I don't think most people understand what it means to constantly have the advice, the pressure, the everything that comes with being a content creator. It can cause some of us to be a little fucking snippy sometimes.
Did you try cutting off your ears? I have legitimately thought for a moment that, like, oh, I know people say Van Gogh had an ear infection and that's why he cut it off. It might have just been impacted wax. This is frustrating. Like, honestly, I would rather be hard of hearing because I am legitimately losing my hearing than this. Because at least if you're hard of hearing because it's legitimately going away, you can get a fucking hearing aid. Whereas with this, I'm constantly not like, I accidentally bought a kid a stuffed animal after he said no to it because I didn't hear him say no. Because he was like checking it to see if it was like a price that he was willing to pay out of his allowance. And he didn't have his money on him, so I was just going to pay for it and he was going to pay me back. And apparently he said, no, I don't want it, after I scanned it to see the price. And I didn't hear that. So I just bought it. And he was like, okay, I'm going to put it back now. I'm like, what do you mean you're putting it back? What the fuck? What's going on here? So yeah, so no, the agreement we came to is no, you don't have to pay me back since you did say no. And I just didn't hear you, but it is half mine since I paid for it.
Jesus Christ.
I tried turning it on and off again.
Have you tried turning your ear off and on again? Have you, Rhino?
I don't know what that would mean.
So you take you do it with a Q-tip.
Warm oil in the ear. Yes, and the fucking dog got to the like. They make little spritzers that are specifically for it. It's just a little bottle of olive oil that has a tip on it that you stick in your ear and you give little spritzes. And I leave it beside my bed because I do that in the morning and at night and throughout the day a lot. And the fucking dog got to it, so I have to like clean it off because I know she was licking it.
Jesus
and
Christ!
That's gross. I don't want to put dog saliva in my ear. Maybe that'll be the thing that does it. Get the dog to dribble in there. Control Alt Earleat. Okay. Next up, Dale Partridge. He's retweeting TRT World that says teenagers at a high school in California gather in the school gymnasium to perform Friday prayers as there is no masjid on campus. So that was a video of teenagers, like Muslim teenagers, doing Muslim prayers in the school.
Okay.
Which, as long as it's not being forced on them by a teacher, fine. I don't really care. But he retweeted that saying, "Outlaw Islam. Freedom of religion was about the freedom to choose."
Wait. Hold on a minute. Hold on. I need you to say that exactly in the cadence you did. Outlaw Islam, and then
freedom of religion was about freedom to choose a Christian denomination, not freedom from pagan religions.
Freedom from religion, ban Islam. Freedom of religion, ban Islam. What? My guy, do you know what those words mean?
Congress shall make no law affecting the establishment of a religion. That it didn't say anything about Christianity. It's a religion.
Jesus Christ. Freedom of religion, ban Islam. I don't think you understand.
I don't think you understand words.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Much like me. Moving on. The next one is also Dale. Hello, why aren't you scrolling? There we go. How can we live in a world with such obvious sins? Feminism, homosexuality, abortion, pagan immigration, immodesty, porn, divorce.
Wait,
yet most pastors say nothing?
Pagan immigration? That's what it is now?
It's a dog. He's trying to dog whistle. Because the pagans are the ones that aren't white. Although a lot of the ones from South America are Catholic.
Yeah, I was about to say, have you seen that, like, how Hispanic people act with
South America is more Christian than the States is.
That's because we kind of did stuff.
Yeah,
there.
but so what I found interesting here is that his list of sins are missing things like pedophilia.
I mean, it's missing it in the same way that Tennessee was missing it. Do you remember that? Where they were trying to have a special type of marriage that was unique to cis heterosexual people, and it just for some reason didn't have any clause in there about, you know, maybe there's an age that's considered too young to marry. Nothing in there about that.
Yeah, but also, like, Dale Partridge is a Trump supporter. How many times has Trump been divorced?
Enough.
And is there or is there not currently porn available on the internet of the First Lady?
Yes, there is.
Would you call that immodest?
It depends. How attractive is she?
I don't think that matters when it comes to modesty.
I'm just trying to use Trump standards, that's all.
Are we talking about modesty as in, like, modest dressing, or is this modesty as in, like, humility? Because either one, we got issues with Trump.
You know, I'm just trying to use Trump's standards. That's all.
And, like, you want to talk about abortion? You know that thing that Trump always describes about they take the baby and they swaddle it in clothes and then they put it aside and then they decide whether or not to kill the baby. According to the Epstein files, that's the thing that he did. So
he would know a lot
about it. That's what you call abortion. That's Trump again.
He's the expert, don't you know?
Yeah.
It's a tiny ass window that doesn't let me see my message. Doesn't help spelling. I'm sure the dyslexia doesn't help either, Axo.
Yeah. So this is just another one of those things where it's like, okay, all this stuff that you're saying, like, if they were actual problems, if you weren't a Trump supporter, I might be able to take you a little bit more seriously. I probably still wouldn't take you seriously, but I'd take you a little bit more seriously if you weren't so vocal in your support for Trump. Because, like, you can't seriously say that these things are all problems and support Trump.
Trump gets the best abortions?
I get the best abortions. They're the greatest. Everyone says they're the biggest abortions.
They're fantastic. Everybody loves them.
The fetus is like 9 years old when I abort it. Nobody aborts fetuses as late as I do.
Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagittarius, you know I'm not saying that last part, Valis of Sereth, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.